Woo. Well, welcome to Organised Chaos, and we're doing a guided tour of Bangkok in some tuk-tuks. The Thai welding is incredible quality.
Thai or Thai? Is it Thai welding?
It's good enough. It's good.
It's not. That's her saying it.
You make it. Yeah, I was going to say you make it.
Basically saying it.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
You peeled the flour.
For the first time, understand that.
No, you're making me sound
Yeah,
shit
for
now.
the first time, it's okay.
Welcome to Thailand. Welcome to Buriram. Welcome to the Chang International Circuit. Have you watching the social medias? I've been in Bangkok the last couple of days, but it doesn't matter. We've got 2 days on track here on some amazing bikes, on the new RS12 and the big one, the new VO3 Slick. These next couple of days, boom. Got no power. How's it, mate? Right then. Race shift, race shift, race shift, race shift, race shift. Well, I do love learning a new circuit. So I've jumped on the Fireblade for the first one. We've got McWilliams leading us out. Well, we've got no warmers. We're straight in. No idea where we're going. Come on, you bugger. There's something wrong with this. We've got a hooky little bugger here. We've got an engine management light on and it's missing like a dot cotton after 40 Marlboros. We've got an engine management light on. It's not I know it's not full power, but I tell you what, that's not right. It's like it was not revving at all. The engine management light's on, and it started off alright. And then after, halfway through the first lap, it was like really, really rough. Right, take two. This is a ballsy corner. Shit me. Right, we're knee down on the couple of corners in. This is a tight bugger. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, buggered that up. It really is a circuit of two halves, this. Got three quite long straights and then this tight technical section. Didn't mean to go to first gear then. Well, I'm already blowing like a trumpet. Well, it's not a hard circuit to learn, that's for sure. But it's one of those circuits, it's easy to go fast, but hard to master that last couple of percent. This infield bit here, this last half of the circuit is super technical. What a splendid arrangement. We've got this yacht puppy. Nice island suspension, race ECU, rear sets, exhaust, and a few other little bits. It's not a bad way to start the day, and it's full power. So we just learned that all the Hondas, the Thai bikes, so they're not full power, which is a bit bizarre, and obviously the ABS is gone from this as well by the look of it. So I learned nothing in that last session by myself. So Jezza McWilliams, the legend, is going to take me round. I'll try and hold on to him for a few laps and figure out braking markers. Everyone's so polite here in Thailand. I'll tell you what, I love this place. Be kind. This is a ballsy corner. there. I'm not breaking there, Gemma. I'm not breaking there, the old China. Oh, following the maestro at Williams on a superbike. Learning the circuit is right up there with one of the world's greatest opportunities. Late turning. Oh, on the track. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, no, 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 no. The front end feel is lovely. Oh, still brake later. So deceiving. What a corner! I said it before, I'll say it again. Woo! Reminds me of church at Thruxton a little bit. Yeah, the front end feeling is really nice on this tyre. It's not quite R11, maybe it is, I don't know. But without doubt the major improvement of the RS11 is the rear, the traction grip. Well, I sort of know my way around a little bit. So that last 10% is going to be really difficult. But I've got to say, these tyres, I mean, the RS11 wasn't bad. I mean, it was kind of without the R11, Bridgestone were missing something, because you had a slick and then straight to the RS11, and there was nothing in between. But I think they've got the hit the nail on the head here. Thank you. Right, so we've had the blade, we've done the yard bike. I'm going to take a stock S-Founder. God, this is quiet. The Fireblade is noisy as standard, isn't it? And then the yard bikes have got race pipes on. This is like, I can't hear it. What a bloody thing, Nige. Stop immediately. Oh shit, 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 shit. Don't look at the dash. I'm just checking. Is this is okay, yeah? Just press. Just go left, yeah?
Yeah.
That
one. So
okay.
if it comes up again, just push it left. That way.
You must stop. The pressures are not correct. Whoa, 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 whoa. biggest compliment I'll give this tyre is it doesn't feel like a road tyre, and this front tyre is something else. But I will say the single biggest upgrade over the RS11 is the rear. The drive grip is sensational. Oh, what were you doing down the straight here?
Which one? At the end?
Yeah, well no, when, I don't know, it was you going down the straight on the, off the...
Oh, the fucking lever came back to the bars. Turned first lap, went out, went to the thing and went... Dunk.
Oh shit.
The RS12 is the sportiest road legal tyre Bridgestone has ever made. There's a new tread pattern, new compounds and a new front construction, and the shoulder compounds are from a race tyre, something I didn't know until we finished riding, which probably explains why the RS12 didn't feel like an inadequate road tyre getting a pasting on track. Unlike the VO3 Slick, there's a 180 option to join the 190s and 200s, and they're in dealers very soon.
You got a bike? Have you got a bike?
I'll come on the back of you.
You can take that one if you want.
You go after, right?
Oh, you got another Honda? Honda bruvs. So, right, this is the Castrol bike that we had the issues with earlier. Apparently it's been remapped. We've got full power now. Well, a bit more power. Oh, that's squidgy. Squidgy, isn't they? This is really squidgy. I mean, the tyres really, I mean, they've done what? This has done like 8 sessions, so it should be pretty bad. Oh, it's got a split throttle body set up on this bugger. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, the sound of this split throttle body bugger. Sacrifice a bit of entry for a bit of exit. I mean, the grip is so consistent. I mean, we should be slipping and sliding everywhere, but there's still a level of grip to be played with. Oh, that's fucking hell. Fucking hell. The wind is ridiculous. Helps you stop into air, but whoa, 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 whoa. Woo! The wind just fucked me wide there, that's for sure. Oh, I've got a bit of a drift then. That's the first proper drift we've had. Mind you, these tyres, like I said, are 8 sessions old. Like I said, the biggest compliment you can give it is the fact that it doesn't feel like a road tyre. And then the other thing is, I mean, we're scraping pegs here on, on road tyres that are very old. Woo, it's a warm one, it's a warm one. Je suis chaud.